Yeah. Look, invitation sent, sign still delivered, you got it, now welcome in. Engaging with the listener, a space for where you is. As we debate particulars, trying to build a bridge through conversation that's intimate. The mission is thought-provoking with words spoken, bitter truth, not the sugar-coated, just an openness, place on display. Wisdom in the words that he say, a part of just embracing every grade over here. No fear, clear, I'm unafraid. I'm much older, I no longer hold a child ways. Adults in the room, times past for playing games. Grown talk, isn't that the reason why you came? Simple and plain, delivery raw, straight to the chase. Better than before, learning from your yesterdays. Introducing insight, influence, be amazed by a brother of a certain age. Now rock with him.
What's good? What's good? What's good, SBK? Thanks for dropping in, man. I using this new feature where they just StreamYard. You just dual stream to. You stream to portrait and regular mode, but also took the opportunity to put a little messaging in it. So hopefully you're doing well, brother. All right. Okay. Oh, you okay? Yeah, you working? You getting it in? That's what's up. Talk a little bit about rest today, getting proper rest. So, I figured I'd use the opportunity to talk about it and use this feature that I logged into StreamYard, and it's like StreamYard is going to the moon or something like that, and it was saying like this just clickable, just easy clickable way to stream on portrait and regular mode. I don't know. Hold on. Yeah. So I decided to click it, and 32 ounce. Hey, I already did one shaker bottle, which is 24. I'm on my second bottle, so I'm probably about 32 myself. Probably about 32 right now. My little spin on coffee and chat, hydrate and chat. Although I do like a good cup of coffee. I'm not gonna lie and say I don't like a good cup of coffee. I see people in here say, "What's up? Make yourself known, ninjas. Make yourself known." What up, Mikey? I see you over on the portrait side. So that's what's up. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I'm streaming on both of them, so I don't know how to like. So I have to? Yeah, so I have to have both windows open in order to see the chat because Mikey's comment is in the identities in the shorts feed as well. Okay. Hey, it's been a while since you told lady. It's been a while. It's bearding. All right, so I just see identity. Are you in the? So is it showing me both chats? Nah, because I can't see Mikey. What up, bro? What's going on, man? What's good with you? Yeah, I can see you on both chats. You're in YouTube. Okay, so you're in the. Well, I'm saying I'm in the shorts feed and then I'm in the regular mode. So I'm just trying to figure out because StreamYard, they just wanted to let me know that you could do them both now. So, all right, let's see. What is this? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, StreamYard, they couldn't wait. As soon as I logged into StreamYard, are you working hard? Triggs, what's good, bro? What's good? What's good? Hey, YM, why you say dang? What's up? Why you saying dang, YM? Identity, you working hard. Is you getting rest? That's what today's theme is about, getting rest. Are you getting your rest? I don't. I do not get rest. I don't get what I'm supposed to. They say you're supposed to get 8 hours, but I'm definitely not getting that. Triggs, I know you ain't getting 8 hours of sleep. I know that. Hey, good morning. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you for stopping in. Am I getting rest? Exactly. We not resting out here. We not getting our proper rest. Yeah, well, listen, YouTube made it one click button. You just click it. Like when you go, well, not YouTube, StreamYard, you go into the StreamYard, then as you're setting up the live stream. Well, first of all, when I logged into StreamYard, they had this message telling me that you can stream on both formats. So I wanted to try that out, and I was like, I wasn't gonna go live. I actually was supposed to be editing. I watched the 3rd episode of Dairy, and last night StreamYard was not processing the video, so I recorded in there, process it, download it, and then edit it. Because again, you gotta do it 10-second intervals in a 50-minute show. You gotta break it in 10 seconds and try to figure out some interesting parts to it, and then go from there. So, but StreamYard wouldn't allow me to process it. So today when I got up, I was like, let me go and start, see if I could download it and edit it. And then when I go in there, StreamYard says, hey, try this new thing. So, and I wasn't planning on going live, but I do have all these like messaging lives that I planned, but I haven't done. So I was like, let me talk about rest today, because I don't get none. Okay, so I'm just gonna between StreamYard and Canva, that's all I've used so far. StreamYard and Canva. I haven't graduated to Adobe or iMovie or any of those things. Because what I'm doing right now is fairly simple. Everything you've seen me edit, as far as video wise, it uploads, or it's intro, even though Triggs redid my intro, everything I've done has been in Canva and StreamYard. I know there's better editing software. I just haven't ventured into it. So, oh, by the way, YM, I seen you singing last night. It was kind of old. Well, it's but iMovie comes because I have a Mac Mini. That's what I run everything through. And it's with the when you buy Apple products, it's part of part of their thing. So it's natural. Like if it's part of it, so you just use that. But I really haven't even. It's sad to say, I really haven't even figured that out, how to do it. Yeah, you're right. I will try different things, but not right now. Right now, I'm just to be honest with you, I want to get used to going live and doing my uploads on a regular basis before I start to really, because I don't have a problem with shit looking choppy and things not looking good and sounding good until I get it right. I don't have a problem with that, because you get to see the progression. You know what I'm saying? If you're watching it from the time I started, or you watch a video from now to a year from now, I should be getting better theoretically, if nothing else with my presentation. But then also audio and video, I should be getting better as I go along, and I'm okay with, and even if it's a slow crawl. Hold on, let me hydrate. Bricks, what's up, bruv? Appreciate you. Yeah, and that's cool. I don't, so I'm not consistent. So to find me, you just have to, if YouTube ain't give you the notifications, you know what I'm saying? You just have to catch me when you do. Spirit Mouse, what's up, man? I enjoyed when you popped up, man. Good brother right there. Appreciate you, man. Hopefully all is well. Okay. Yeah, for sure. But you didn't comment on that singing. I heard you singing last night. What's good? Heard you singing. It sounded good too. I said, "Oh shit!" I was about to comment, but I was at the end of my night. I was tired of waiting for this thing to process, and it was at 0 too. I didn't even go back in there today. When I got in and saw that StreamYard had this ability to do on portrait mode as well, click a one button. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna mess with that. I'm gonna see what that's like." And then also too, camera wise, it just just figuring out where you got to sit, because you can see I got a good amount of space here. So as you can see, this where's it at? Yeah, portrait mode. You got to be right in here. Got to be mindful of that. Yes, I did. I fuck with Gates. That's the homie. I hopped on this podcast with his people a couple of times. I haven't been over there in a minute. I got to get back over there. Good morning. Get your money right. Get your money right over there. Women's stocks. She was singing, bruh. She was singing. Sounding good too. Go to I don't know. Let me see. YM, is this thing still up? Let me see. Could I do it to you, YM? Could I do it to you? Do you mind? I know you don't mind. Let's see. Let me find. She was just messing around, but listen, you could tell when she wanted to, she don't play around. So, let me see if I can find this thing. Anyway, while I'm looking for it, I just wanted to let y'all know today was about I just wanted to deliver a little message about getting rest for y'all. And I already know most of us are not getting 8 hours of sleep. If you're not getting 8 hours, are you like trying to get back to sleep? Because I know I wake up at like Triggs, I'm waking up in like 4-hour windows, 3 to 4 hour windows, and I'm up. And sometimes I'll just lay in the bed, but most of the time when I'm up, and my sleep is choppy, and I never really, I'll take another little hour or 2 hour nap or something like that. Yeah. Right? I'll leave it. Let me let this sit up here for a little while, because YM need to know. So apparently Gates was live and his music was too loud, and they couldn't hear him with his music being too loud. And YM found a creative way to let him know. Let me see. Let me find that. Where'd it go? second. Oh, wait a minute. There is that. Let me see. Sorry, I'm trying to find it. Trying to find it. For the radio silence. Where's it? I think I found it. I think I found it. All right, cool. I found it. Good morning, Carrie. Good to see you this morning. Did you get the notification, or you just happened to stumble upon it? Because I know you had mentioned that. Let's see. King of the boom, boom, boom. Let's go to. Let's put it out there like that. Okay.
Hold on, y'all.
We can't hear your voice. That music's too loud. It's drowning you out. Vegas gang. What's up, Vegas? I just wanted to say hello really quick because I've never talked to you before.
Hey,
And
why you?
you still hear me?
All right. That was a little YM singing, showing the chops. Yeah, so StreamYard allows that now. That's why I did it. That's why I came live today. Just, to tell people to get rest, but also to try this feature that StreamYard has, just one click. So if you haven't logged into your StreamYard, you go in there right now. It's like this moon or something like that, and it just tells you that you can do it now. So appreciate you. I only caught when YM was singing, but the way what she said, she was like, for like a half hour, his music was too loud and he was talking. And I looked in the chat, it looked like he was getting busy, or it sounded like he was getting busy, but the music was too loud. So I worry about stuff like that. So I'm always doing like a little sound check. So whatever it was, it's lost in the sauce now. But that was YM. That was the debut of YM singing. All right, so back to rest. So theme of what I want to do with the hydrating chat is make sure you are hydrating, but also throw a little something in there. And you guys are probably going to get annoyed and tired of me trying to spread positivity, because that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be trying to spread a little positivity into your day or your weekend or your night, whatever that time I go live. I got a morning chat, evening chat, afternoon chat. I made the thumbnails, so all I got to do is just pop them in there. So I will be annoying the hell out of y'all, doing like my kids, because I'll be lecturing instead of yelling at them. I'll be talking them to death. After a while, you can see their eyes rolling back of their head like, ugh. Shut up, Dad. Shut up. But yeah, so one of the things that rest does for you. So it was a time where I thought like getting like all that rest was kind of lazy, like, you know what I'm saying, making me like seem like I was lazy, or you rest is for suckers and you could sleep when you're dead and all that good shit that people say. But in reality, that's when your body is doing its maintenance and its repair work to you. That's when your body is doing that. Is you getting your rest and your body is replenishing getting yourself ready for the next day. Now, one of the things I have to balance is because I work overnight, and studies that I've read alluded to when you're working the hours that your body is supposed to be sleeping, it's not good for you in the long run. But I've been doing some form of overnight pretty much since 1992-ish, when I started working 1992 full time. I've been doing some sort of like overnight work. So definitely supposedly it's taking years off my life. So I really try to get my rest. And when you rest too, when you don't rest, sometimes you wake up and you feel like you're a little foggy. You can tell when you wake up and you didn't get proper rest, because it just takes you a little time to get your wits about you. But when you do get your proper rest, it's good for your thinking. And proper rest is actually better than a cup of coffee, even though I rely on stimulants. I rely on coffee and energy drinks and things like that. So, but actually getting proper rest is probably the best thing for you. So you want to do that. You definitely you want your thinking sharper, especially y'all that like to get on this internet and go live and talk your shit. You want to be clear-minded, right? What's good? If you, what's that chat lies? If you what? Yeah. I mean, I use it as a stimulant. There's no secret. I use it as a stimulant. I can't even act like I don't. And some people, you talk to some people, they're like, nah, not yet. I ain't had my coffee yet. When you getting good rest, because I have had spots where I've gotten good rest. You get good rest, you don't need any. You wake right up. When I have a good night's sleep, I pop right up and I don't need anything. I can just go work out, fasted. Do a walk or a jog, fasted, hop in the car and go. But a lot of times for me, I know that I'm sleep deprived. So there's no, no illusions on my part. I'm definitely sleep deprived. But again, it helps with your thinking, getting your proper rest. Heart health, of course, keeps your blood pressure down. Stress, that's a big thing. That's a big killer for a lot of people. Underrated killer. And we've learned to live in a stress-filled world, and we expect it, right? When you headed to your job, you already know it's going to be a stressful day. Or when you're going to go to this person's house, they're going to be stressing you. You're going to, when you get that phone call, you already know it's going to be like, so it definitely, good sleep is going to help with that stress control. I want to sleep again. No, I don't. I've never, only time I ever did like a sleep study was when I was having like these dizzy spells. This was like in 1995, 96. I was having these dizzy spells, and then, they run at that age. I'm in my early 20s. So they're like, for you to be dizzy, they can run through all these tests and everything. And it turned out that I was having mini seizures, not like the grand mal where you actually shaking and stuff like that. I was having those seizures where you zone out. And at certain points, I would be somewhere and then I would just kind of like lose where I was as far as hearing or seeing things. I would just zone out. And that's what the dizzy spells were. And that's the only time I ever did like a sleep study. And that's, like I said, like 95, 96. So you're talking about how many years ago? And no, I don't do anything like that. I just, part of it is the way I feel when I wake up. I can tell physically when I had a good night's sleep. When I don't sleep, I can tell when I don't have sleep. Gave it up and sleep better. What you mean now? Good morning, by the way. Thanks for stopping in. What do you mean you gave it up? If you want to say a little more, that'd be cool. be cool if you want to say a little more. Appreciate it. Appreciate you for being here, Al. Weight management. I could use some of that. I could use a little weight management. Sleep affects so many, not getting sleep affects so many different things. I wasn't really planning on going live until I saw that damn thing. I was supposed to be editing, but I want to dive more into some of these things. So I don't even know if I should. Yeah, I just glance over them. So I want to dive more into them. You gave up coffee. Yeah. Gave up coffee and sleep better. Yeah, I'm working on it. The universe is not done with me. I'm still trying. How would because it's like balancing that your responsibilities to like everybody between the job and between your family obligations. Like that's where like maybe if I could calm my mind down a little bit more, and I promise you I'm working on it. If I could calm my mind down a little bit more and back away from things that can take care of themselves when you're used to kind of like having a wheel all the time, it's hard to let go of the wheel. So I'm trying to do that, and I think that'll help me as well. Matthew Walker had a good book called Why We Sleep, explains the details. Okay. So how much sleep are you getting? And how much sleep are you getting? I know you were talking about monitoring your body and everything like that when you were doing your fasting, which I was semi doing when I was like strict ketogenic. I was monitoring things a little bit more, and especially when I go to the doctor, they want to take a look at your cholesterol and your LDL levels and all that stuff. So, but I haven't monitored myself. Tea is a common fact, water and being hydrated is everything. And so we talking about hydrating chat. Time for another sip. Yes. 20 minutes, yeah. Yeah, it is. But that's where the staying hydrated, I need to do a better job of that. And I've gone through times where I wasn't drinking any coffee at all. I was drinking all water. And those are just times. For the most part, I'm talking about overall, I go back to the things that I started drinking coffee and when I started working in 92, because I was still in high school at the time. It was my senior year of high school, and I was going to school and then going to work the 4 to 12 shift. So and we were standing on our feet. This is everything is on the computers now, but it was 4-color film layout and design where you had to go into a dark room, shoot the image. It comes out as a film negative, put in the dark room, put the film in through a processor. It wasn't where you drop it in the bin with the developer. It was we had graduated to, by 90s, we had graduated to putting it in a processor. It comes out as your film negative. So you take that, go to a light table, you have a loop and an X-Acto knife and some red tape, magenta tape, and you cut and paste everything by hand and position these things. So like if it was newspaper or magazine, all those images was hand placed onto the negative and then shot, and then depending on how big the job was, it was they shot that on a web press. It's 2 kind of presses, sheet fed, which is 1 sheet at a time, exactly what it sounds like, and then there's the web press, which is a big roll of paper. You've seen that with the newspapers. It runs all through the rollers and it prints. Each station has a different color and it prints. So that's what I was doing. I was standing up all day after going to school all morning. Then I would go work 4 to 12. And so I started drinking coffee then. I'd be tired around 8, 9 o'clock. My boss didn't listen to coffee makers. And we had a fresh pot of coffee, and I've been drinking coffee since then, effectively all the time since then. And then in the recent years, when they made these Keurig machines, I have one, and every time every time that one gets old or shits the bed, I get another one. Yeah, had a dark room, yeah. So, but anyway, that's just a little extra information. But yeah, I definitely was a heavy coffee drinker then. Then I went through phases where I didn't drink it at all. But it's just become ritualistic at this point, because I don't know that. I mean, like right now, I could probably fall asleep with a cup of coffee in my hand. If I'm sipping, if I'm tired, I can go to sleep, no matter how much coffee I drink. So, P was good. P was jamming the other night, man. I was trying to get you to play Gun Session by Vibes Cartel, Shabba Ranks, and Akon. I wanted to hear that, but you was in your zone, so I fuck with it. Good morning, man. Good morning. Hopefully you're having a good morning. But yeah, so coffee has been it's like ritualistic for me now, because I can't say that it gives me a charge when I drink it. I like the taste. It may give me a little boost, but I don't think it ain't I don't think it's doing what it used to do. It can't. Nah, no worries. No, I know you got it, because you said at the beginning of the show, like, now that you got your I think you said your computer, you got your playlist, you was gonna be unleashing some more stuff. So I know you got it. If anybody got it, I know you got it. But that's cool. You was jamming, man. The music was good, and you had a set. So, it's the nerve of me anyway, trying to interrupt a DJ set. So that man had a set going. He didn't give a damn about me. By the way, P says that I look like Black Santa Claus, and I disagree. So, and if you agree with him, I'm just going to time you out for a couple of seconds. I don't even want to know what that is. I don't even want to know what that is, Bricks. Don't even want to know what that is. Yeah, tea is good. Tea is good. And to be honest, the only time I really drink tea is when I start to get like feel like a little sore throat. Then I go to the tea with the honey and lemon. But I probably should switch to tea as well. Tea is good. I'm talking like, I ain't, See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Where my mods at? Hold on, let me see. So I don't look like that little bit emoji right there. That don't look like me. It's funny though. I almost took a picture in the CVS. They had this Black Santa Claus statue. I was gonna stand next to it and take a selfie and tag you in it, because shit. I'm like, if I ever lose my job, I just stand there. I could be Black Santa Claus. I'm looking for another stream of income, P. You might have given me an idea. Hey, HR in the building. HR in the building. Good morning. Hopefully you're doing good. But yeah, I'm talking about getting rest this morning. In my Hydrate Chat series, encouraging y'all to drink y'all water and have a conversation as well. So, good morning. You always on time, right? Don't matter. HR sets the rules, so we ain't worried about that. We not worried about that. Getting proper rest keeps your immune system strong, right? When you're tired and you're stressed out, it's easier to get sick. I know I've experienced, when I'm not properly rested, feeling like it's almost mimics like a flu. I'm feeling feverish, a headache, I'm lethargic some days. And I'm telling people that that if you don't get your rest, your body will take it, and it might be an inopportune time, or driving on the road, which is probably the worst time. But people that just fall asleep whenever. We know people that they never seen a couch that they wouldn't fall asleep in, no matter where they at. But back to the immune system, when you are not properly rested and you are stressed out and you're tired, you definitely, my body has mimicked being sick, being physically sick. So keep in mind, better performance, more focus, better energy, better vibe. And who better to refer vibes to? Good vibes, right? You're always talking about the vibes. Getting your proper rest, you ain't gonna be as annoyed. You ever see that meme with that cat? It's like hair all frazzled, and when you don't rest properly, that's what you feel like. And I know a lot of people be like that they're not morning people, but if you ask them if they got like a good night's sleep, it's probably that they didn't get a good night's sleep, not necessarily that they're not morning people. If you get good rest, I think you can wake up at any time and get going. And it's better for your skin. A lot of, and hydrating too. Hydrating and getting good sleep is better for your skin. Movement as well. And when you right, that's what I'm saying. When you're stressed out, yeah. And and we know these things. I think we know these things, but that rat race and life in general, and people's dispositions, and when you go somewhere, you're in the supermarket and it's taking too long. I usually bring earbuds and have my music in my phone, because I know potentially I might be in the line too long, but I see people huffing and puffing and getting annoyed, and that they stressed out. Or people, when the light turned green and they honking, they banging on their horn, they want you out the way, like, people are just stressed out, and it definitely weakens your immune system. And like I said, it mimics feeling, when I'm tired and stressed out, it mimics feeling like I'm sick. And that's not, that's your body talking to you. But, and for us men out there, I'm gonna finish with this. What do we got? 41 minutes. For us men out there, we have to normalize getting rest. My age, if I remember, like my grandfather and my father, them dudes like worked themselves to the bone. You barely saw them, right? They work all day, come home, maybe sit in a chair, have a beer, go to sleep. And that's just what men's roles was back then. And we normalized that. And I'm one of those people that fell into that. And not only that, answering the phone when every time people call, jumping out of my rest, jumping from resting to go bring somebody somewhere or help somebody with something. I had to get rid of all that and, take stock that I'm not getting rest. And some people will run you into the ground on purpose. But a lot of times, if you don't advocate for yourself, if you don't say, look, man, I'm tired, I can't do it, then people won't know. So I'm saying specifically, and this is for everybody, but I'm saying specifically to the men, like, let's really take care of ourselves, lessen the stress, get our rest, eat better, whatever works for you. I don't want to tell somebody you got to eat like this. You got to be a vegetarian, you got to be a vegan, you got to be a carnivore, you got to be ketogenic, you got to, all these other things. I'm saying whatever, listen to your body. If you listen to your body, and if you get in your regular checkups and those things that could be problematic, if your doctors are telling you, if we get ahead of it by taking care of our eating, our stress, our rest, then a lot of times you won't have those medical issues where, unfortunately, a lot of the times, I want to be careful when I say, a lot of times, like, doctors they're going to push medication to you. And if you, I feel like the best way to avoid that, to avoid being taking 5, 6, 7, sometimes 10 pills a day is to take care of yourself in those areas that you can control. And I'm not, and this is messages is not for people who, who don't have the wherewithal, because I understand there's a segment of people who don't have like, they may not have the money, or they may not have the knowledge, or they may not, I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about those of us who can, and we are healthy, sound mind and body. We have the wherewithal to take care. I want to encourage everybody to take care of themselves. And really, that's all I got today. Let me see. Could I put the link in? Because I'm on what's the name? I'm gonna put the link and see if anybody want to come up and touch on this subject. If you want to talk about rest or any of the things that I talked about. And let me see. Will it allow me to do that? And then if nobody comes up, I'll be out. Let's see. Copy. I gotta go to which one? Which one? Okay, I gotta go to this one right here. Paste it right there. Hope it works. Yeah, I'll leave that there. If anybody want to come up real quick and talk about any of the stuff that I've talked about. And if not, then I'll shut it down. Yeah, if you, again, like I said, if you go into your StreamYard, has that one-stop shop where you're gonna be able to stream in the shorts feed and in regular mode. And I probably will do this all the time now. Probably do this all the time. Get some extra eyes on the channel. And because I am trying to grow. So I probably will use this feature for the most part and continue to. I might be, in this. It's not in there. I'm in DMO. Go to the other chat. Go to the because I'm streaming from the regular mode and portrait mode. I think you're in you're in portrait. I can see that because it shows like when you're chatting, it shows the portrait there. So if you go on what's good, brother?
Hey, what's going on, man? Can you hear me okay?
I hear you good, loud and clear.
Hey, man, how you doing today, brother?
Good, man. I'm good. No complaints, man.
I caught the very tail end of your conversation, but man, I really like what you're doing over here, man. You know what I'm saying? You being you. You know what I mean? That's the most important. That's the most important thing. Got a question for you. If it's, wait a minute, is that your background? Is that soundproofing on the wall, or is that soundproofing I'm looking at?
No,
is that soundproofing?
PVC. I forgot what it's called. Like PVC decor. It's not soundproof.
Okay. But so that is on the wall. That's not a.
Yeah, no, that's piece by piece. Because you can see some of the imperfections where you got it, because you know what I'm saying, you got to kind of, line up everything. And if you off one piece, then, so yeah, that's piece by piece. Either like double-sided tape, something like that, like Gorilla Glue makes like a double-sided adhesive tape, and just put them piece by piece on the wall. And if you want to add a little extra spray adhesive just to, fortify it a little bit, then you just add that as well. But for sound, because I run everything through a Rodecaster Pro, and this room is filled with stuff. This is it's got clothes, it got dressers, it got all kind of stuff in here. So that, and also the mic is a Rode Pod mic, and I have a cloud lifter as well.
Okay, right. Okay. Okay. Um, so for those who are listening, if you look at his wall, right? Yep. Yep. And that right there is you can go cheaper, but if you want to go good, you get that cloud lifter that he has right there. And what exactly is a cloud lifter for those who don't know? Some microphones take what I say a lot of gas. Okay, so basically what that does, what a cloud lifter does is it it basically boost that mic's input signal, right? But you have to use that in conjunction with a mixer that has what's called a 48-volt amp phantom power, okay? Because that's what it is. So you can't just get that mic and just turn on your phantom power and you won't get the same effect. You need that cloud lifter to boost the signal before it gets to the cloud, before it gets to the mixer. So that'll boost the signal, and then the 48 volts will boost it more, and then you will get the sound that he's getting right now. So and if you look at his wall right there, um, not to not not to mention this, it's a nice background, but that right there is the best. I would suggest, like for soundproofing, that is the best way to diffuse sound. And also, I can already tell because, like I said, this is what I do, right? I can already tell you're in a carpeted room. I can just tell that you're in a carpeted room, correct?
Well, what I did was, those, because the room is not carpeted, but what I did was, those, what is it called? It's like, I got it here. Let me see if I could. It's like, it's a material that. I got them all over here, but hold on.
Okay.
Like those foam things.
Oh damn! I'm sorry. I've been just talking shop up here. Good morning, DMO. How you doing this morning?
I'll be right back. Let me tell you.
Hello, P. How are you doing, darling? Hello,
Man.
in the chat.
It could have been better if I didn't see the snow on the roofs when I woke up this morning. But other than that, hey, it's what happens when you live in the Midwest. How you doing this morning?
I know it. I'm in the Midwest too, darling. It's chilly, but I'm still out here bopping on the balcony. The sun is shining down on me, glowing up this melon, honey. I'm feeling damn good, as I usually do.
See, we ain't got no sun. I'm hoping that the sun peak out because you said that. So y'all say got.
You trying to take these baby steps into making them bigger steps. You really trying to make me start putting 2 or 3 hearts on you.
No, I mean it's pull the curtain back, right?
Uh-huh.
I never understood what people saw in you. Because I just seen you through a different light. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, I would hear you and I'm just like this, like, she ain't nice. You know what I'm saying? She ain't nice, but
hold up,
go ahead,
y'all. We gonna stay on what we talk about. Y'all could
no. Okay, no. What I'm saying is like I get it now. You know what I mean? I see what everybody sees in you now. You know what I mean? Like you just make my day now. You know what I mean? I get it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I get it. I never, I didn't understand, because I guess, and maybe it was mutual. You see what I'm saying? But it's like, whatever it was, I'm just like, I'm so happy that we're in the place that we at right now. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Well, thank you, P. I feel the same way. Like I have said several times, I saw a different side to you and I appreciate it. So we straight, honey. And hello, little honey bunny up there. How are you?
I'm good. See, I'm with that. I like that. All right, cool. I was about to.
Oh no. Oh no. This is this is P. You know what I'm saying? This is me. You know what I mean? Like I love people. I try to. You know what I mean? If I'm allowed to. So, yeah. This my girl right here, man. I'm so happy. Like for real. I love the place we're in right now. For real.
That's
Thank
what's
you.
up.
It's cool. I like it too. You know, I ain't with all that bullshit. And I'm Ray and Divine under here laughing, trying to figure out what the fuck going on, honey. I am too, but I like it.
Nah, we just vibing. And P was
Yeah,
basically
always a vibe.
P breaking down my studio like I couldn't do it.
Mhm. And I did have a question. I have done and thank you, P. It's
Mhm.
received. Thank you. And I do feel the same way. And I did tell you that.
Mhm.
I did a couple of videos, and if either one of you guys could help me with this, I've been trying to share it, but it's not allowing me to. I did it in Gemini through the VO or whatever that is.
Mhm.
But when I would put the link up, it would just say error or it wouldn't do anything.
I'm not sure what were you trying to share it like on you
Just
talking
on my wall.
on your
Okay.
wall? Yeah, I don't.
Okay, well, never mind. We can get back to the studio because that could help me also. I have some stuff I just ain't put together yet. So I just want to come up, show a little love. And are you gonna be doing this continuously with
Yeah, I'm gonna try
the
to
new series?
yeah, I'm gonna try to do it a couple of times a week. If I could do it every day, I will, but depending on what my morning looks like.
Okay.
Saying because today I'm actually talking about getting rest, and when I usually get off at 8, but I gotta be back up around 2. So depending on those days that I don't have to get up, then yeah, I'll definitely come up there and I do. Yeah, it's just timing, just timing. I just need the
Okay.
time, and also too, just be doing it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, you plan to do stuff, you schedule it, and then like you be like, I don't feel like doing it. So
Who you talking to? I didn't have no Visor Wine show after the other show, so
yeah, yeah. So
we'll schedule it, but we do what we do when we do because that's what we does.
I know P know because I've tuned into like, okay, P going live tonight.
Hey, I got a brother of a certain age. I got a question. If it's because I haven't followed you that close. Is your is what you do for a living? Is that like known or is that not known?
I think so. I think people kind of know what I do. They sort of know because
Yeah, I kind of like based on what you say, I kind of got it narrowed down to two jobs basically. You know what I mean? But
I have a short on my page. If you go look at my shorts, you actually see me kind of doing showing the snippet of behind the scenes of what I actually do. So, but
okay,
it's never been like a secret per se.
okay.
But it's just because remember when I first got on here, I came on here with my first and last name because I didn't understand.
Nigga, what was you thinking?
I did the same thing. I just didn't.
I was my first and last name everywhere. I was and super chatting and all that stuff. But it's no secret. It doesn't matter at this point because again like I say, people gonna go look and throw up from the boredom in my life, and then they'll just say, "Oh, well, I wasted my time." So.
Okay, I'm gonna get down. My day is just getting started. I was bopping on the balcony before I can get my day started, so I can get me together. That self-love for a minute.
Yeah.
So I will see you guys later, and thank you for the great content. And y'all have a good one, and I'll see you later. So I'll see you somewhere today.
Appreciate you for stopping.
Okay. All right. Take care.
Lord, thank you, honey, and I adore and I love you.
Yep. Have a good day,
Man. I'm looking through your shorts. I don't see nothing that would. Just by the, I know you ain't no surfer, are you? Let me see if this. Let me see if this is you. Nah, that don't look like you. Let's see here.
you gotta go way go to like oldest, and you'll see.
Okay, hold on. Let me see something. Oldest. Let me see something. Okay, let me see. Let me see something. You ain't no cowboy. Hold on. Let me see.
I'm sure it's there. I know I didn't take it down. Let me see. So now you got me thinking.
Yeah, bro. You ain't. Wait, hold up.
You got me thinking.
Let me see this. Wait a minute. Let me look at this one. Nope. Let me see. Truth. Man. I put you on the spot. My bad, bro.
It's the first. If you go to oldest, it should be the second one. It's 2 there.
Wait a minute, hold up.
The first.
Wait a minute. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
So yeah, just leave that there. Just leave that there. But yeah, that.
Okay. 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 You know what? I thought so. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, bro. Much respect, bro. Much respect. Several of my, I know, several of my friends and frat brothers. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I appreciate it. So I don't know what this is called. What is this called? It's thick. It's like a, I forgot what it's called, but I looked online because everything I learned about sound, video, I went on YouTube. I didn't know nothing.
Really?
About stuff. Yeah. So I was looking
Interesting.
I was looking up alternative options for soundproofing for, better sound, better like this. The camera is Elgato face cam, and it was like the first at the time. They got an Elgato 2. My Rodecaster Pro is where everything is processed, but the 2 actually has like the voice changer and like I still have the older stuff. And but everything I learned I went online and watched people's videos and watched reviews and stuff. And
interesting. And that's that right there shows that for real, that's all you need to do for real. Like YouTube is incredible like platform for learning. Like it's I've learned so much through YouTube that it's and people can say what they want to, but knowledge is knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And once you commit yourself to learning something, like me in aviation, right? I ain't no fucking pilot, but I've studied aviation like so much, and the new like the nuances of aviation that I can speak on aviation. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And YouTube has helped me do that. Like for an example, and like when you especially if you already have a knowledge base of something, you can become an expert like with YouTube for real. Because I would have never known that you didn't have a broadcasting background.
Nah. Between YouTube and also I mentioned I have an accountability group. One of the guy who started the accountability, he's in the UK. He was a radio presenter as well. So
right,
you know what I'm saying, he would give me like try this, try that, and then figure, because a lot of it is what depending on what you like as far as your sound, how you wanted to sound. But he gave me the like the little roadmap, and then I got on YouTube, started looking up things, and then trying things for myself. I have equipment here that I don't use.
Me too. And, now I got a question.
Yep.
Like, are you because like for what you're doing, and I'm gonna say I see the vision, but for what you're presenting right now, right, visually and like the audio, right, to me it's A1. So but I'm the one that's watching the presentation. So are you happy? Yes, are you where you want to be?
No.
Yeah. Or okay.
Because this is so.
I'm glad you understood the question, but go ahead.
No, I'm definitely not. I like, because I feel like you could always get better, but sometimes when when I'm watching content, I'm just not watching. When I go to your lives, sometimes I don't care what you're talking about. I'm just listening to the presentation. I'm listening to
exactly.
I'm listening to I like that echo. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to use that. I want to use the cut-ins, the flying out, things like that. So I'm not just looking at, and as somebody who I started off just doing audio podcasts, so I
Mhm.
didn't have a reference for video. So I'm able to I listened a little different because I that's all I was doing at some point. Uh,
Mhm.
this is what I was. This is my homie right here. I was talking about that
Mhm.
from the UK, Mark,
Okay. Okay.
who's a
Well,
broadcaster.
I'm gonna pull the curtain back and tell you a little like about my presentation, right? It's I've kind of married two things, right? Because we're about the same age, give or take. So um I'd say I've always been a radio person, right? So especially sports talk, right? I'm an old sports talk radio head, right? So if you were familiar with what I'm talking about, they incorporated a lot of like audio sound bites like
Yep.
into their presentation, right?
Yep.
So, and that's kind of the background that I come from. So, and with me, like the beautiful part is, and what I get a kick out of is a lot of the same audio sound bites that we use, like in like sports talk. I'm incorporating the same, damn near all the same archive of sound bites, but I'm including the visuals with it.
Yep.
And for me, that just adds a extra layer of like the funniness to it. But it's about timing. So if that's what you want to do, start off small. You know what I mean? Start off with a couple, you know what I mean? And just, and find your lane how you want to do it. Like you may feel comfortable, or what may work for you is strictly audio sound bites.
Right.
Uh
Yeah, I got
some may, you may find yourself more comfortable with visual or a combination of both. But you know what I mean, find your lane, and you got nothing but time.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm still, you know, challenging myself, and I'm trying to add like different layers to like my presentation, like so I can throw on different hats and do different things, and I won't be pigeonholed into just doing one type of content. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's
So
where I'm at for sure.
so like the way I look at the different aspects of content creating, right? You got solo commentary. You got just your commentary. You got commentary with clips. You got commentary, clips, and a guest. You got commentary, clips, and a panel. You have just a panel. Those are all the different, you know what I mean? So I'm challenging myself to master each aspect of that, and interviewing people,
Yeah.
one-on-one conversations.
Yeah.
Those are all parts of this thing that I call content creating. So I'm trying to master every all of those, right? So that I can incorporate anyone at any given time.
Anytime
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anytime. So that when you hit the live button, you're guaranteed to give somebody different, because you have the ability to do different things.
Yeah. I agree.
You know,
And you never feel like you never feel like you're done when you look at it like that. Like if you constantly want to sharpen up the knife and bring a better show. The one
Mhm.
I have to get better at, because I don't go back and listen to anything.
I was gonna say that you have to.
I have
You
to
got to.
see.
You have to.
When I used to do the audio podcast, which was pre-recorded, edited, all that stuff, I had to listen back to it. And then once the live aspect came in, and I felt like,
Mhm.
because one of the things we talked about, Mark, and they're both in the chat, Mark. And if y'all saw my last live on, it was Friday. I mean, Harmony chopped it up. But one of the things that we trying to continue to get better, and then part of what, when you do the upload, the audio recorded, it's like you taking out all the some of the natural flow of the conversation, because you taught to take out the ums and the ahs and the radio silence and things like that. What live gave you the opportunity to do was have people actually see you in real time and see the mistakes, and so that was a little scary at the time. But once I started going live, I was like, you know what? Whatever it is it's going to be, I'm not going to go back and listen to it, but I got to go back and listen to it, because there will be things that I'll pick up, especially doing these movie reviews.
Like, you do movie reviews?
Well, I just started doing like watching them in real time.
Okay.
First time watching them, but and editing them, and you got to do 10-second. I learned from YouTube, because I'll try to upload it. 10-second clips, and you don't get copyright. So and so it's a little tedious, because
are you talking about 10-second clips within the video?
Yeah. So I'm
okay.
So what I'm doing is, like, say you had a movie, P goes back to Cincinnati. I'm watching your movie. I'm gonna watch it completely. I'm gonna have it on the screen. But when I edit it and upload it, I got to do it in 10 seconds. I got to clip it, so I can't just watch your whole movie and put it on YouTube.
Okay.
They won't even allow you to upload it like that. So you got to do 10-second, for copyright purposes. You got to do 10-second clips. So basically, I will find what I feel like are the coolest or the most outrageous or the funniest 10-second clips at a time, and just upload that. And it took like a 50-minute episode down to like 15 minutes, but that's okay.
Okay.
We don't have, people don't have long attention spans anyway. When people say,
well, I was gonna say that with editing, right? With movie editing, so how the evolution, like if you go back and look at movies, right, how the evolution of editing has changed because of how our attention spans have changed, right? Let's go back to, say, like the 50s, right? Whether it be commercial or TV show or movie, right? The average length of a camera shot, or the average length of a shot, was 8 to 10 seconds before you switch to a shot. Now, do you know the average length of a typical shot is 2 to 3 seconds?
No, I didn't even know that.
Now that I've said that, just look at something from the 50s and look at something now. Like the average camera shot is 2 to 3 seconds, and you can afford the most. If you take a 4 count, and it'll amaze you. Like a camera shot, and you say 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. Boom. It's different shot. 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. Switch. 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Switch. 1,000, 2 1,000. Switch. You'll never usually get a shot longer than 4 seconds, because our attention spans are that now that we're programmed to.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that will help in editing, that those, and that's probably like, so the shorter the clips, the better. But yeah, now what you do is you draw from a already proven blueprint and just make it adjusted to your own, because what you're describing is old school Cisco and Ebert. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's really how reviewing a movie is done. You take the best clips to tell the story of the movie, and you only need. So yeah, I'll be very, very. I'll be tuning in that. So you're gonna be doing like box office movies now, or just a plethora, like movies, classic movies, everything?
It'll be
okay.
It'll be everything, but it's gonna be like, for the most part. So I'll mix it in, but right now I'm diving into things that I haven't seen. So I'm getting a natural reaction. I'm watching it.
Okay. So what I would suggest is for your subscribers to suggest movies to you.
Yeah, yeah. Now it's funny you say that because most of the time I get on here, I'm like, hey, if you got a suggestion, I email, like, and it's crickets, but it's I just got to keep on doing it. I got to keep on doing those call to actions because sometimes people are either may not like YM just said, um, bounce ideas around regarding visual clips. You need that, so she's willing to help out, and obviously now I piqued your interest. So I think you'll, what I'm saying, you make a concerted effort, or I'll just come and ask you um, to kind of get your opinion. I'm open to all criticisms, whether it's constructive or not. Because it's just gonna make me better, and I'm
And
no problem with it.
and here's something that I don't know if people knew, like for real, but I even said it when I first started my channel. Like my first live, I think is still up, and I think I said something to the effect of like, "Yo, like I know what I'm doing, but I don't know what I'm doing here. So just take this journey with me." And I listen to some of my older clips now. Like I'll play some of my older clips, and I can like, damn, I can remember like. I can visualize like exactly like what I was using, like the microphone, and I can just like, damn, my shit's come a long way.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But I've because I had to, because my equipment, I really basically had to get a new studio because all my equipment was geared towards live shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it didn't translate to this. You know what I'm saying?
it was like crowd work and stuff like that in a place
Right. Right. It was like brick and mortar type shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I had to build a cyber studio. You know what I mean? I had to rebuild it, and because I didn't know what I was doing, but I didn't know what I was doing, but I knew what I was doing. You know what I mean? And probably I would have saved a lot of money if I would have did like you and watched YouTube videos.
Yeah, but again, because I started in just audio, like what I was using, I was recording through a Zoom H6 was my audio recorder.
Okay.
So I would do my podcast was done live. This was before COVID, so
right,
people were more ready to come and sit down at your spot and have conversations. So I would do it was just audio through the Zoom H6 and then edit it after that audio and it was just audio upload, and then did like I used to do I would take clips of the interview and put them like on Instagram, show you like a minute clip. So if I'm talking to you, I'll take something I feel like, okay, he was cooking right here. I'll take that minute clip of you cooking to promote the episode, have your face on the picture, promote it, let people know the episode is coming out, just to give them a little taste of that, and then, oh, okay, I like that. The thing was the audio podcasting or the audio platforms, Spotify, Apple, whatever, all that stuff doesn't translate to YouTube. Like I was gaining listeners over there, but then when I tried to say, hey, I'm on YouTube now, nobody came over. Actually, not one person came over from Spotify, Apple, whatever. So like you said, it's a learning curve where I know what I'm doing, but I don't know what I'm doing here.
Let me ask you a question, because this is something I was thinking about. I just want to bounce it off. Do you think if I did like YouTube tutorials, like presentation, equipment, do you think there'd be a interest of that? Because that's one thing about me, like especially my age, like I'm a open book in terms of like sharing my knowledge. All you gotta do is ask, and I don't know if you'll be surprised like what I'll tell you if you just ask me. Like I'm not secretive with shit. Like I'm comfortable at where I'm at, so I don't mind sharing what I know. You know what I mean? Passing that knowledge on to somebody to like help them out. But do you think there'll be an interest in that if I just did like tutorials about like, okay, this is what I do?
I mean, so part of what I've learned is just do the thing. You know what I'm saying? Just do the thing. A lot of times if you kind of rely on that kind of you'll talk yourself out of it.
Well, you know what? I need to take my own advice because I've told a lot of content creators in the same situation. Like, hey, if you build it, they will come.
Yeah, just keep on doing it. I don't know nothing about like reviewing movies and shit. I'm just doing it. Like it's not getting but I'm gonna get better at it. I'm gonna keep on doing it because it's something I want to do. Instead of like you're talking about, it's a niche, but your channel is not niche, and there's
Right.
a debate whether you should niche it down and separate it, make another channel, or if you. For me, I'm gonna do a one-stop shop here. I don't mind the slow growth, but if it's something that you want to do the thing.
Well, definitely. I'm going live tomorrow, and it's definitely going to be like something that I want to do. So, and it's going to be like content, and I'm out of probably out of all the lives that I've done probably since I've damn near like 6-8 months. This is like one of the lives that I'm really, 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 really looking forward to because I'll be legitimately talking about something. So, everything will be different. Like, and when I'm in when I'm in different modes on here, like you see different conversations, different, like tone is different, the words is different. Like if you notice, I don't know if you even picked up on it. You notice I ain't dropped the N-bomb one time since I've been. Hey, so if people was betting on the the over under, people definitely lost today. You feel me? So it's like I know what I'm doing. Like, but my language, I adjust my conversation to my conversation.
Yeah. So I'll be honest, like pretty much I've gotten that over here when people come over here. And one of the things that I wanted to do that I threw the idea out of the window a while ago was I wanted to like highlight, because I wasn't really outside of the sector really, but I wanted to do it something different for the sector where I bring people on and outside of the roasting and gagging, just chop it up, because I know people are way more interested than some of these things that's going on. And so I wanted to do that. I kind of, as things progress and the direction the direction of things, I was like, okay, I'll just leave. People are not really interested in that, but I feel like people are way more interesting. And so when you do come over, yeah, if I come over to your show, I might be joking and stuff and commenting in the chat, but if I got up on your panel, I would be myself anyway.
Right. Exactly.
But if the topic was whatever and I decided to hop on the panel, then I'm gonna join into the conversation of what you're actually talking about. I wouldn't go up there and just kind of derail it or just decide to talk about what I want to talk about. And I think that's pretty much what you did here. You started asking questions and then you broke down my studio and better than I could do it.
Oh, damn. Thank you very much.
Well, I might have been okay. I might have been close to it, but I would just be like, yeah, the cloud lifter, boost the microphone, but I wouldn't give it, and I know the things, but the way you broke it down is exactly what and I gotta say something to Mark, because he in my chat, and he the homie, but if you wasn't I got the ability to time you out because it's my channel, but this dude never seen ET, and I don't know if I could trust anybody that's never seen ET. Pete, please tell me you saw ET.
Oh, the movie ET?
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay. My podcasting mentor has never seen ET. I should ban him from my channel, but anyway.
Well, wait a minute, but you did say he was from the UK though, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta understand, like, we look here like everybody hip to us, and they not, like little shit you think motherfuckers would be hip. Whoopsie, there I go, slipping in. Little things that I'm just fucking with you. But now you will be surprised, like, we are there's probably a lot of movies that people outside of the country haven't seen that you would assume they've seen. Hell, he may not have seen Scarface.
Mark, why Mark is not a Mark is getting close to 50. We're not giving people excuses for not seeing ET. And we're not doing that. Sorry. All right, sorry.
Yeah, I mean it's a it's a generational thing though, because like my son's generation, it's tragic how many movies like they haven't seen. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, I get that. I work with a lot of young people. I make references and crickets, and I'm like, you know what? I forgot where I'm at.
Right.
I think I'm killing it with something funny, and then everybody looking at me like, what is that?
That's why I purposely make certain references like that are so out there. You gotta, if you know it, you're dating yourself, and if you don't know it, you're most likely going to look it up because it's so often like obscure type shit. Like who is da 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 da. Yeah. So I do that on purpose. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's good. I get the references. I get the reference. To me, the funniest shit by far is the tap dancing. When my man's holding his belt and he's doing it. Man, that shit is not funny as hell,
man.
And that's the thing too. When I'm like a creative guy, so when I see some shit, I'm like, yo, why didn't I? I've told my friends they tap dancing when they talking shit, or they not. Yeah, why haven't I found it? Why didn't I find this damn? And I can't even use it now because they gonna know P had it first. So I don't even use it.
Well, hey, it's exactly, and it's just, but it takes having a large like frame of reference. You see what I'm saying? Like every clip that I have, I had to know it existed before I got it. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that in itself, like a lot of people wouldn't even know certain shit. Like you want to know the first rule? You never open up your mouth until you know what the shot is. That movie alone, it's like about, goddamn it, 10 sound bites from that movie alone. You know what I mean? But you would have to know that movie and know the lines to even, and you notice, I'm not saying the movie, but you either know or you don't.
Yeah, you're keeping it close to the vest. I see. Hey, what's good? YouTube Unfolded. Thanks for stopping in.
Hey, YouTube Unfolded. How you?
Yeah, I saw this. That they're doing Kill Bill as one movie with some extra scenes and some extra animation. They're making it 1 4-hour movie. So that's going to be interesting. And then I saw this. I didn't look at the trailer because I think I want to react to it. I think I want to watch it and upload it, me watching it. But there's a Michael Jackson, like a minute-long Michael Jackson movie trailer. There's a couple of things I want to do. Just upload them. And again, like this is trial and error for me, so I don't have a problem doing it. And if nobody watches the damn thing, they don't watch it. But I definitely want to do that.
With the advances in AI, I've been seeing some incredible like fan films. Are you familiar with fan films?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, I have been seeing some incredible fan films, man.
Yeah, and a lot of like I don't know if were you a fan of the Madden video games at all?
Madden, yeah.
So there's a document, I believe it's on Prime, about it's called EA. It's in the game. It's like 4 episodes, but a lot of them dudes that ended up saving that franchise were guys who were playing the game, and they were smart. They were playing the game, and that code and shit is amazing. But it's, if you get a chance, if you got time, I want to say it's like I want to say it's 3 or 4 episodes. If you get a chance, it's a lot of behind the scenes stuff. The origin, they show you the start of the video game, the Joe Montana game was originally the Madden game, but it's they do all that behind the scenes stuff where they take the designs and they the people that created Madden, they gave the design to the Joe Montana people, but they left out certain things, so they didn't.
The college football, the first EA Sports college football. I remember that. And Joe Montana, I think, was he on the cover of that?
Yeah, he was on. Yeah. They had Joe Montana. I want to say they came out around the same time as the Madden, but they gave them like the lesser version of what they were doing. They left some things out, so they purposely would have a better version. It's like all this, but it's real interesting shit.
Yeah, you know what's crazy though? Say like in 2000s, I was more of a EA Sports college football fan than I was Madden. I didn't even really play. I didn't play Madden. I played college football.
Yeah, I was playing all of that stuff. EA Sports had everything. That's when they just had the number, but they didn't have the names because on the college because they couldn't. See, I played back in the what I say the golden age of EA Sports. I was playing all that shit. I mean, I was playing college football, Madden, baseball, soccer, hockey. What else did they? Fuck. What else? That NASCAR, Tiger Woods. I played too. College basketball.
They had that shit on lock.
Okay, and I'm gonna I gotta highlight something because you did mention that Mark was from the UK, so we call that soccer over here. It's not football. Well, y'all football is our soccer.
Oh yeah, that's right. My bad. Yeah, football.
Yeah, we football over there. We call that soccer over here. We're gonna keep that going. I like to mess with them.
I've gotten in, what I'm saying? I've gotten into as they say, football a little bit. I follow the Premier League a little bit. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm gonna sound like if I say Manchester that he's probably saying, "Oh, this motherfucker don't know nothing about football for real." But yeah, I think that's a very like the way that shit is structured is just different. Like where. It's not like the NFL where it's like 32 set teams. Like, motherfucker, if you ain't playing good enough, you out that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Somebody else is in. That shit is wild to me. But but the good part is it's gonna always guarantee a certain level of play. You know what I mean? So that's what I do like about that shit.
There's so many different leagues and so many different teams. I don't understand how it's structured either. I just hear the main, like you said, like the main. I just hear like the main teams and stuff like that. But I don't. It's and it's regional too, and them fans, man, they get after you.
Man, listen, it's a different culture. It's a different culture, and like you say, a lot of those clubs, as they're called, they represent like towns, cities and shit like that. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of pride that's taken, you know what I mean? So and they take that shit serious.
Mm-hmm. For sure. All right, cool, man. I'm gonna shut it down, Pete. Listen.
Okay. Hey man, I appreciate you letting me up, bro. You know what I mean?
Always, man. We link up on some because I wanna I definitely respect your knowledge of sound and things like that. So, and again, just any criticism, I don't have a problem taking criticism. If something is bad, just say it's bad, or you just I would just ask, could you give me an alternative? You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? That's what constructive criticism is. Like, if you're gonna just talk shit, keep that shit. And I can differentiate between the two. I'm always open to constructive criticism because usually with constructive criticism, they're going to give you an alternative. You know what I'm saying? So, but the one thing I would suggest is start listening. Even if you don't want to, start listening to your lives.
Yeah.
Like with me, I don't like some lives. I won't listen to the motherfucker. I won't listen to that motherfucker until a couple days later. You know, I don't want to listen to that motherfucker again. You know what I mean? Like, you know, but I listen to it, and I listen to because I've never done a perfect show. Like in my eyes, I've never done a perfect show. So I always see something that I could have did better. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you have to listen to your shows back, bro. You got to do it. You got to do it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm on it.
If nothing else, to see your presentation, so you can see like, okay, and then you will naturally like if you'll see what you consider like, damn, I could did that better, could have did that different, and you'll incorporate that. You know, you know what I'm saying? You know, and nobody is a better like critic than yourself. Always remember, because you're gonna be the harshest on yourself.
Yeah, that's
You know
what
I'm saying?
That's for sure.
So yeah. So if I got any advice, do that. All right.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro.
Okay, bro. Hey man, appreciate you, bro. You know what I mean? Appreciate the conversation. You know what I mean? Appreciate somebody I can talk to that doesn't give me the urge to say nigga once. Oop, 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 my bad. Hey man. Hey man, I'm about to drop though, bro, but thank you for having me up, all right?
All right, peace.
Okay, man.
Yeah, man. Salute P. He had to drop one nigga. If you know P, you know the over and under when you watch his lives is he get about 40, 45, 50 of them. He dropped them bombs in there. So I appreciate him for coming up and saying he's not gonna do that. But you know, all in all though, if we are on topic, I'm not policing language in that way. For the most part, people talk how they talk, but I definitely appreciate him for saying, you know what, let me hold back on that. But you know, when him and DMO was talking, I was kind of like, you know, ready to push the button because I thought they was, you know, but they was hashing out stuff. They was loving on each other. Initially, you know, I paused for a little bit, but they was loving on each other, so I can do nothing but respect that. Respect P. All right, y'all. Yeah, I just again, I just want to reiterate. Today was my hydrating chat. That's what I want to do. Trying to make sure that I hit everybody's comments. All right, yeah. So just make it regular to hydrate yourself. A lot of people like to do the coffee in the morning, coffee and chat. I will do some of that, but for the most part, I want to encourage y'all to make sure you stay hydrated. Also, salute to Mark, because behind the scenes, he just did his second 72-hour fast. He completely carnivore, second 72-hour fast. And that's the homie right there. Salute. Yeah, happy Monday. Yeah. Also too, hey, and I want to call you Frugal Mama. But Life with Tasharia, she's in the midst of 75 hard, and I done that before. That's probably one of the hardest, most consistent thing that I've done as far as like a fitness in a just a regimen a day. Because again, it's 2 45-minute workouts. One has to be outside, no matter what. A gallon of water, read 10 pages. You got to turn the pages. It can't be an audio book. Take a picture, and what else is it? What else is it, Frugal Mama? Did I hit all of them? You do your 2 workouts. And stick to a specific way of eating. So if you're just gonna eat salads, you gotta do it for the whole 75 days. And it's not meant to do anything, but it's just I've used it as a jump start. So but yeah, I want to salute that. You guys are doing some great things on that. Yeah, man, appreciate you. I see you in Voxer, man. I see you in Voxer. And again, man, y'all, let me see. Will it let me do? No, I gotta take that out. Outro video. Yeah, see, because I'm doing everything like a one-stop shop, I got different outros and intros. And so when you go, you just press end stream, it'll play your outro. I mean, it'll just end the stream, but then now they ask you if you want to do the intro and outro. But yeah, again, stay hydrated, get your rest. Rest is important. They recommend 8 hours. If you can't get 8 hours, get as much as you possibly can. The health benefits outweigh not getting 8 hours. Stay hydrated. And again, like I always like to say, to your loved ones, don't leave anything unsaid. Hey, beautiful. Thanks for stopping in. Do not leave anything unsaid to your loved ones. Nobody's promised tomorrow. Peace out. I'll see y'all again.
Yeah. Look, invitation sent, sign, seal, deliver, you got it, now welcome in. Engaging with the listener, a space for where you is. As we debate particulars, trying to build a bridge through conversation that's intimate. The mission is thought-provoking with words spoken. Bitter truth, not the sugar-coated. Just an openness, place on display. Wisdom in the words that he say. A part of just embracing every gray over here. No fear, clear, I'm unafraid. I'm much older, I no longer hold a child ways. Adults in the room, times past for playing games. Grown talk, isn't that the reason why you came? Simple and plain, delivery raw, straight to the chase. Better than before, learning from your yesterdays. Introducing insight, influence, be amazed by a brother of a certain age. Now rock with him.